Folks, howdy. Yes, once again we're right back into this thing. Sean Brock here with you. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. I would certainly appreciate it. We try to have a whole big passel of vintage guitars on, along with stuff like this, the modern stuff that's up there in quality. Let's just put it that way. And this one right here is another example of that. This is a Rufus Tames D-18 Sunburst, which means, obviously, well, not so obviously because we have everything on here, but this is one of the USA Luthier collection Sunburst D-18s belonging to Dale Owen, one of these many that he is gathering up to display and exhibit of Luthiers from around the Appalachian area. And Rufus Tames right there. A lot of y'all know who Rufus is. You've seen his name, and we had a Rufus Tames tree guitar on, tree D-18. That was really nice. And now we've got this one. We got this Sunburst. Rufus is out of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Bristol, Virginia, right over from Bristol, Tennessee. And he's got it made a big splash when he started building. And he has, I think, about a 4-year wait list right now. So that tells you something, I reckon, about Rufus Tames. And this guitar will tell you the rest. So let's take a listen. Guitar is set up like a champion. I'm going to be dead honest with you. We counted just in the downstairs, in the entryway of my home, we have 19 guitars sitting down there. And I've been playing guitars for, I don't know how many days, four days, I think, 4 or 5 days, solid. And my fingers are sore as a rising. This thing plays excellently. Any faults are mine. Real nice sustain, and you know, the trebles are just nice, fat. Check out the bass on this baby. Good separation. Pretty. Strum a G chord arm. Real nice. And this is one of those guitars that kind of like the a few others. This is one of the lighter built guitars. So when this thing's sitting on your knee, you're just like, man, this is there a guitar here? And it's just really cool. It gives you a nice vibe. You know, when you pick one of these up, it's like, wow, man. You know, I didn't know a guitar could weigh so little. Key of A. That real big whomp in there. Bass follows you right on up the fingerboard and take her up to B flat. She'll shine for you. Very impressive. Rufus patterns. He tells me that he patterns his stuff off of his 37s. He owns 37 D-18 and 37 D-28, and that's what he. I gotta pop my thumb. I'm getting arthritic. That's what he patterns his builds off of. So one would assume that he is patterning his stuff off of the right thing. At least folks like me would assume that. I guess there's people who might like perhaps some of the Takamine bracing patterns, for their work and for what they do. But everybody knows me, knows that I'm a sucker for these kind of guitars. Key of B. bold sound there. Has a nice warmth to it in the character of it. Got that broke in kind of sound. 5th fret. And let's give her just a check of the color. Real nice. I thought this thing, you can almost hear the Regent over there in the Maybell, when you strike a Maybell Carter lick. You know, there's something in the water over in that area, in the Tri-Cities of Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City, and over into Bristol, Virginia, and Southern Virginia. Just, man, 4 makers from Virginia, or that reside in Virginia. Rufus, Tames, Jimmy Edmonds, Wayne Henderson, Jim Merrill. And that's quite a number. That says something about that area of the Commonwealth to me. Okay, what are the specs on this thing? Well, she's pretty standardized. You got a real nice burst, of course. That's part of the USA Luthier Sunburst D-18 collection. You know, you got to have that. Not doing natural tops, I guess. Not this go round. Do them on something else, I guess. And just a real nice job here on everything. You know, Rufus is a machinist. He's a skilled individual. You know, he tries to utilize his years of experience in making parts and that have extremely high tolerances, and bring that into his guitar building. And this is forward shifted scalloped X, you know, in the 37 style. Nice neck on this. This has a neck that's pretty true to the era as well. It's nothing that's customized to be smaller or anything like that. 1 3/4 at the nut, just a nice feel. And I know he's got a few different measurements he's taken. He was, you know, we were talking once, and he said, you know, I've started taking measurements off of all these 30s necks and storing them, you know. And he said, it's funny, you know, they were handmade because the profile might be similar, but some of the thicknesses are varying a decent amount. And I would say this is not from one of the thickest profiles that he has at his disposal. And it's probably not from the thinnest. Just really beautiful neck, good feel, you know, nice V on the back, and the top shoulder, you know, been taken down enough, but man, you still got that beef there that I just love that. Of course, mahogany back and sides, Adirondack red spruce top. ebony fingerboard and bridge, slotted bridge, long saddle, 2 5/16 is the spacing on this, 1 3/4 at the nut. He's kind of got your traditional, what some folks would consider a traditional go-to tuner for a high-quality D-18, which is the Waverly with the oval knobs. I always like those. Those are cool. Those are real. You can't ever go wrong with those. I like those. This guitar is built with a truss rod. That's one of the things that Rufus is a proponent of, and I certainly do understand that. I've been in truss situations where I think a truss rod might have saved my life before. I ain't sure about that, but I would give it the credit. And just a bang up guitar here from Rufus Tames. This one happens to be number 25. I don't think that means it's the 25th guitar that he has built. It just happens to be the serial number on this. Because he's had some things that's had to be numbered a little differently, and on some of his other instruments and things. But bang up job, Mr. Rufus Tames, old buddy. Good job, sir. And y'all, if you want to play this and some of the others, and you're going to be down around Brevard, North Carolina, see the description box. You can contact Dale Owen. He would like for anyone who would like to get their hands on these and experience these different makers to do so. And he will be out at some of the guitar shows and bringing these with him. And you can try them out and get a taste of these different Appalachian makers that we've got. Many of us are so proud of. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would sure appreciate it. Thank you and take care.